Hello everyone, welcome to this scary video. Yes, this scary video. Welcome today for the 4th episode of our top 5 scary movies for the month of October. We are going to be talking about the 1976 horror classic based on the best-selling Stephen King novel, Carrie. Heck yeah. We're talking about Carrie today, starring Sissy Spacek. Amazing performance. She does such a good job at being an awkward teenage girl. So this movie, it follows Carrie White, going through puberty, going through high school. She has a crazy mom. She's being bullied at school. And she's trying to figure crap out. And she has mind powers. Crazy mind powers. So that's this movie. That is this movie. Carrie. I read the book first, and I'm glad I did. I love the book. I don't say that about a lot of books, but I love the book. And I really recommend the book. I've read the book like 3 times now. And the first time I watched the movie, I was blown away. Really. Because it makes you mad. It makes you sad. You relate a little bit to some of the characters, and then in the end it has you with a very weird feeling, like, should I be happy or sad right now? And I think you should be a little bit of both, because some characters get what they deserve and some characters don't get what they deserve, and some characters, I don't know, I didn't really feel like I knew what some of the characters deserved, but they got something anyway. I love the book, and I love the movie. I love them equally. I'm not going to say the book was better than the movie, because I really genuinely loved them both equally. I think that's awesome when, especially me being someone who doesn't like reading very much, if I can enjoy the book just as much as the movie, that's pretty great. So I recommend reading the book if you haven't, and then watching the movie afterwards if you haven't. But it's very cool going through a lot of the scenes and seeing the parallels and the differences, because obviously they're not exactly the same, but being the same story, following the same characters, for the most part, it's pretty spot on. And that's why I really enjoyed the movie as much as the book, because they were very close. The book definitely goes into a lot more details in certain things, and some details are different than the movie. But I think especially the very end scene. Yeah, if you've seen this, you know what I'm talking about. In the gym, kind of classic, people getting trampled, the doors slamming on their arms and crap, and they're, it's so chaotic. I didn't know what to feel while I was watching it. Yeah, there was a lot of anger, and there was a lot of excitement and happiness about it. That's how that ending scene made me feel, and I hope y'all can relate to that. Those of you who have seen this movie, I hope you can relate with me on those feelings. If the cover of the movie doesn't tell you a little bit what happens, if you don't know what happens, come on. The cover kind of gives some stuff away, which I think it's okay. Because, by this point, if you haven't seen it, it's been out for a long time, so, I don't know. Why haven't you? Anyway, this movie, it also stars John Travolta, which, not really stars, but he's a main side character, right? I just think that's funny. I don't know why. Just thinking about young John Travolta in movies, like before he got popular, whatever. Just a little silly, little giggle in the back of my brain. So yeah, if you didn't know he was in this, now you do. You're welcome. Thank you. And I will say, going with like John Travolta, his character, and Carrie. Those two characters, I have complete opposite feelings towards, because Carrie, you're going through this and you're like, you want her to feel loved and respected, and you just want to make sure everything's okay. You want her to know that she's cared about and whatnot. And John Travolta's character, which I forgot his name because I don't like his character. Like he's really good at being a bully, at being a not nice dude, right? But yeah, that's why I don't like him, because he is a bully. He is not a nice guy. And it's like, yeah, on one hand, you want to care for Carrie, but then you want to kick John Travolta's face and leave him in a dumpster and forget about him. It's a little violent. Yeah, that's how I feel about those two characters. Very different feelings. I'm sure most people watching this feel similarly. Dude, pig's blood? Does that stuff stain your clothes? I hope not. Now, we are going to read the back, and we'll see what's up. It has one review, an all stops out scare show. It says the Los Angeles Times. Scary. Scary. You're welcome. But yeah, we'll get to the description. This one's a little longer. It's mixed in with some kind of reviews and just like other things, but we'll see what it's all about. Let's get into it. Based on the best-selling Stephen King novel, Carrie catches the mind, shakes it, and refuses to let go. Starring Sissy Spacek and Piper Laurie, John Travolta and Amy Irving, this ultimate revenge fantasy is absolutely spellbinding, outrageously witty, and one of the all-time great horror classics. At the center of the terror is Carrie, a tortured high school misfit with no confidence, no friends, and no idea about the extent of her secret powers of telekinesis. But when her psychotic mother and sadistic classmates finally go too far, the once shy teen becomes an unrestrained, vengeance-seeking powerhouse who, with the help of her special gift, causes all hell to break loose in a famed cinematic frenzy of blood, fire, and brimstone. Guys, these descriptions on these movies are so good. So good. Way better than mine. But the movies themselves are better than the descriptions. So, if you like what you're hearing, go watch the movies that I've been talking about, okay? I do recommend them. Again, if you like horror, because they are horror movies. So, yeah, this movie, so good. Really mixed feelings towards the end. What's a good way to describe this? Bittersweet, maybe? I love it so much. That's why it's on my list. So, because of how good this movie is, plus how good the book is, we are going to give this movie 6 out of 5 stars. 12 out of 10. So good. I highly recommend this one. If you're not in it for the horror, I'd say it's a good coming-of-age story. So, there's that. Go watch this movie if you haven't. I hope you enjoyed my little review rant thing. And, if you did enjoy this, make sure to check out my other 3 and look forward to my last one for the end of the month, which is coming up very soon. It's almost Halloween, guys. Get excited, get ready. And guys, I'll leave you with this. Don't bully. It's not cool. It's not okay. Just don't do it. Because then you'll end up like John Travolta.